So it's time to transplant my lemon trees, which have yet to produce. And I want to put them in these pots. So what I'm going to do is I have some fresh soil. I have that bag of fresh soil right there. And I'm going to mix it with the soil that's in here already, because this is not real old soil. And then I will put the plants in the pot. The other thing that I need to do is cut some elderberry clippings, because I had a request from a couple friends to get some of my elderberry clippings. And before I send those, y'all, I want to root them. And having a healthy root is really important. So that's what I'm up to. Okay, I had to take my phone out of my pocket because it kept playing YouTube videos, and then I ended up calling Rebecca Touch by Yarn. And I found a worm in the pot. Woohoo! Alright, let's get this mixed up. This is some really good soil I got from the Amish. And I can use it in anything, which is nice. Not full of trash. You know, like some soil you get plastic paper and all sorts of funky things. Wood, big chunks of wood. This doesn't have it in there. So, that should be good. We're just going to blend it with that other soil. Mix it up. Okay. So, let's get a little water on that. The other soil, I just had watered it, and I thought, you know, I need to transplant these. So that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. All right. Now, that's all I'm going to put in there. These roots have gone so deep. It's one of my rocks I collect. I like rocks. Oh, there we go. Okay. Come on, baby. You can do it. So I grew these from organic seed. And I'm wondering if they're ever going to produce fruit, because I heard not always, just because you grew it from seed will it produce fruit. So, there's a big mass of roots. I'm hoping that's wrong, and it's just going to be a matter of time. But I use a lot of lemon, and it would be so lovely to have a couple lemon trees. And that should really help these. They're getting so big. I can't believe they're still alive. In the winter, I have to put them in the house so they don't freeze. Because, you know, we live in Missouri. or Missouri. So I'm just pressing down on the soil and making sure it's nice and compact. Now I'm going to bring my little clip up a little higher. That just supports the stem. It's probably fine on its own, but yeah, it ain't gonna hurt it. Then I will water these and get these in a little bit of shade. They get some, well, they get a lot of sunlight, but now I'm transplanting them, so I'm gonna baby them for a couple days and keep them in the shade until that root comes out of shock. So that's my plan. And these are self-draining pots, which is fabulous. But all right, let me get to this and I will be back. I've got the lemon trees transplanted in new soil. I've got the soil ready for the elderberries, and I'm just wetting it down. I cleaned the wheelbarrow out, and I'm gonna hose off this mess that I've made, and then let's go get those elderberries. Forgot to show you the lemons. So there they are. I'll move some of the soil away from the stem and put them in the shade so they will be okay. And I think I set up at these pots are self-draining and they're awesome. I've had them for a long, long time. And there's one of our chickens wanting to check it out. Photobombed by a chicken. To me, elderberry is one of the easiest things to grow off cuttings. And I have one right here that I'll probably end up digging up because I don't want it growing there. So I'm going to pick these off. And if you can see, I cut it at an angle. That's really important, y'all. So we're going to set that down and clip some of these cuttings. And I clip it right above, there's a little nodule there. And again, I clip it like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and take that one too. Let's see what else. That one's got berries growing on it. We're going to leave that one there. Let's see if I cut that at an angle enough. That should be good. That's the weed, and that's the weed. We don't want those. And see if it's still good. No, I don't think that's going to work. So, let's go over to our next tree. The Japanese beetle did a number on this, so I'm going to go ahead and clip that one. I don't want to clip the leaves, so. And then I'll just take that flower off. Yeah, that looks good. Boy, the Japanese beetles have been terrible this year. And my chickens keep coming in here and doing dust baths. They didn't get the memo. It's not their dust bath area. Yeah, that looks real good. Okay. You want it, you don't want it dry and brown. You want it to look like that, like a white. And I always try to get at least 3 clippings for everybody, because sometimes they die for whatever reason. Maybe they didn't get watered, or they were out in the cold. Elderberry, once established, can live in the cold weather. These have been through a winter. I'm just cutting that end a little bit more, and they're doing fantastic. So, all right. Well, I'm going to clip the rest of these, and then I'll show you what I do next. Okay, so I have this take root. Heard a weird sound. I'm going to dip those in there. This is not necessary, but I'm going to do it because it's been so hot out. And I'm also going to take these bottom branches off, and we're just going to push it down in there and just keep repeating this. I think I got 14 elderberries, and they will all fit nicely right in here. They don't need a lot of space initially. And I'm even going to put that stick in there that looks dead. I can't tell you how many sticks I've grown from these. We're going to give it a shot. We'll take these off too. There we go. Some of these are going to Oklahoma, Canada, 2 friends in Canada, and Missouri. The 2 in Missouri, I'll just drive over there. We'll bring them to them. So I'm going to do the same thing on this one too, even though it's got 2 little leaves there. But that's all it needs, y'all. I'm just going to stick them in here. These are so easy to grow. And elderberry is not only healthy for us, it's healthy for our chickens. Did you know chickens love elderberry? They do. So that's why I planted the 3 plants by the chicken coop, so they can enjoy the elderberry. So there we go. I've got 14 in there, and pretty soon they're going to go all over the country. I decided to take these 2 little sticks, and there's nothing wrong with those. They're going in there too. All right. There you have it. The beginning of new life of elderberries. Look at those beautiful lilacs. So pretty. I never had white lilacs before, but they're just so beautiful. Okay. So when I was at the Okie Homestead Expo, I've met Terry. He's the elderberry guru, y'all. You can make elderberry jam, elderberry tea, elderberry syrup. You need to have that all the time.